is everyone? Today we're comparing drinking versus smoking. So, drinking liver poisoning and inhaling brain damage. Let's get it. Availability, I'm gonna give this to alcohol because I live in Ireland. I don't live anywhere where weed is legal. Why the fuck is it not legal? Can the president just legalize it already, bro? I'm gonna show up to the president's door, punch through his window, and then stomp on his puppy or some shit if he doesn't legalize weed. Like, why not? Yeah, alcohol. There's like pubs in around every corner. Not to mention shops as well. Yeah, you could like walk into a shop, you could see the alcohol section already. The only thing that's stopping you is like if you're underage, but if you're overage, you can have all the alcohol in the world. And then with weed, it's like you need to get a plug. You need to make sure if that plug's reliable. You know, he won't scam you. He won't piss in your fucking batch of weed. He won't take a shit in your bag of 50 bag and be like, right, so the new flavor is donkey shit. It's just, that smells natural. That smell get you more high and shit. It's like, you know, there's so much shit to trying to get a fucking dealer and shit. And, yeah, so, I will say, this probably goes to alcohol. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Alcohol is just more available. It's just so much more easy to get your hands off of. Like, you have to do a whole boss fight just to get, you know, weed sometimes. So, next one is safety. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like alcohol enables you to do a lot more Patrick Star decisions. Like, if you're on alcohol, you're more likely to run across a fucking road with bare feet while there's cars on it. And then with weed, you'd be like, yeah, that's crazy. I'm not doing that or anything. Like, even some movies I see, you know, and I Know What You Did Last Summer, dude was drunk off his mind and he thought he was like Superman or something. He thought he was going to survive a car. If a stoner dude was doing it, he'd be like, no, that's fucked. They'd just look around and be like, this is crazy, or I'm having a great time. So yeah, I'll definitely give safety to weed. Now the cost is a bit tricky because you can buy weed in different proportions. You can have a nice 35 bag for yourself or a big fat ass 50 bag because you're big fat or some shit. And then with alcohol as well, pub is like £8. You have to already empty out your fucking wallet to try and get a drink in the pub. You have to spend at least £60 or some shit to have a good time. Well, at least that's how it was, but from like to actually properly get drunk, you'd have to get 60. You have to spend 60 or more quid. And then with weed, smoking one joint will get you fucking whacked. And like I remember, I smoked a joint with my friend. That joint lasted me and my friend the whole time. Like a 25 bag would be enough for you and or another person. So yeah, I'm definitely giving the cost to you know, weed because weed's kind of more friendlier towards me. Monies, and then alcohol is just like gimme. Alcohol's like Mr. Krabs, and then weed's like SpongeBob. It's like, you know, I'll give you more than what you paid for. You know what I mean? So yeah. Next one is enjoyment. Now this one's subjective, really. Personally, to me, I enjoy being on weed more because, you know, when I'm stoned and I'm playing video games, I feel like it's so much more funner. Shit's more enhanced. Movies are more entertaining and crazier and funny. And then music as well just sounds fucking like out of this world. It sounds like outer dimensional. It's like the Music Man from Regular Show hopped through a fucking portal and showed up right next to my ear. And started blasting some Travis Scott or whatever. That's what it feels like when I'm listening to music with stone half the time. And when it, like, some music actually does affect your high. And when it does affect your high, you're having a great time, I'm not gonna lie. And then, like, even doing the most simplest shit while stoned is super fucking fun. Like, I used to hear, well, okay, so technically we weren't using weed yesterday. We're using a pen, but it's around the same fucking thing, right? So I was like sitting here spinning around my chair with stone, and it was pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of time. Even just like walking or running. Well, I haven't ran while high, but even walking while stoned is enjoyable and shit. I don't know, just a lot more simpler things while stoned is enjoyable. Then you have alcohol. I'm not gonna lie, I like alcohol. I don't mind it. I just don't like the feeling of, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm more liable to get sick off of alcohol. I just like drink so like, you know. And then with weed, you don't get sick as often. I'm pretty sure I haven't really gotten that sick off of weed at all. Unless you like smoke way too much, then you're greening out and you turn into a blade of grass or some shit. And yeah, the most that weed does to me really is it makes me feel tired. It makes me go, sleepy time to go be a little child and hide under the covers from the boogeyman. And then with alcohol, it's like when you go to sleep, you're going on a roller coaster or some shit. That's still kind of crazy, but yeah, weed, I'm gonna give it to weed. Weed is a lot, like, yeah. weed, alcohol can just go in the bin. Next one is addiction. Now, which one is more dangerous to be addicted to? I have a feeling both of them are obviously bad to be addicted to. You know, alcohol kind of attacks your liver, and then weed kind of attacks your brain. But I feel like, I don't know actually. This one's really tricky because with weed, if you get addicted at a younger age before 18, that kind of fucks up your brain more. But with alcohol, if you get addicted to it, you get withdrawals. I'm going to have to say alcohol, to be honest. I haven't heard that you get withdrawals. I haven't heard that you get withdrawals off of weed. And I swear people that have addiction to weed, they last ages. You can't overdose on weed. You'll pass out before you can overdose. The people who die because they smoked weed, like Lil Peep and other people like that, it's because they were mixing in other drugs as well. Another fucking death, go fuck yourself cocktail, to your heart. So yeah, and then with alcohol, once you drink enough of it, once you get addicted to it, your body needs it. It's like that one scene in SpongeBob where he's there dying, and then he looks at the jar of water, and he's like, I need it! You know, that's what your body's gonna be like with alcohol, bro. You're gonna wish that a fucking big bottle of wine walks through your front door when you're thirsty. So yeah, I'm gonna give addiction. I'm gonna give addiction to weed. I feel like alcohol is just a lot more worse to be addicted to. Social ability. Now I'm gonna give this one to alcohol. Yeah, alcohol is kind of makes you more confident. Weed can also kind of fuck you up as well. It kind of just makes you more tired and shit, but alcohol kind of gives you more confidence and shit. You know, your ego's boost, you feel more happier and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like sociability would definitely go to alcohol, because with weed, it's kind of like, you know, you're not really more sociable. It's kind of just like, I don't know, it's like kind of more crazy to you. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like alcohol, you can be sociable with weed as well, but I feel like alcohol kind of boosts your social points a bit more. Legality. Now this one's pretty obvious if you live in Ireland. Weed's illegal. Unfortunately, why the fuck is it illegal, bro? Alcohol's actually man-made drugs, and that's legal. Come on, weed's natural, bro. Weed's like the fucking daisies on the ground. They're the same. Don't be racist towards weeds just because it does something different to my body than a fucking dandelion would. Listen, I know if I eat a dandelion, I'm gonna feel nothing. I'm probably just gonna feel a little bit strange because why the fuck did I eat a flower? And then but still, come on, it's more natural. I think it's more healthier. Yeah, but alcohol does win legality. It is legal. You just have to be over 18 to drink it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give that one to alcohol as well. And then the last one is locking in. The ability to lock in, you know, do a sneak mission past your parents up to the bedroom and go to Dreamtown. I feel like I'm going to have to give this one again to alcohol as well, because with weed, I feel like it's a lot more obvious, you know, the smell, your eyes are red, and you're probably going to be looking at the fucking banister and thinking that's your dad or some shit. Then with alcohol, even if they do find you with alcohol, be like, yeah, it's gone, get the fuck upstairs. But with alcohol, I feel like it can be more. With alcohol, I feel like you can lock in more, you know. You just have to control your balance for a bit, and you just have to talk normally. It depends really how much you're down. But even then, it's just, with weed, it's just way too obvious. Your eyes are just stone, fucking ruby red, you know. That'd be, the most obvious indicator. Then with alcohol, it's really just smell, but you'd have to get up to, you know, kissing distance, bro. You'd have to be their boyfriend to, you know, smell it off of them. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give the lock-in part to alcohol, and that was my biased comparison of weed and alcohol. I'm not sure, was it biased? Might have been a little bit biased, because personally, I do enjoy weed a lot more. I don't mind alcohol, but weed is just kind of looks like a 10 out of 10 golf caddy to me, and then alcohol just looks like a 2 out of 10 average white bitch. So yeah, as it turns out, this wasn't really biased at all. It's a draw between alcohol and weed. Who the fuck intercepted my brain, bro? Weed should have won. But yeah, there's the results of weed. It's a draw. It's 50-50, so no one won. So yeah. I hope you did enjoy this video. And yeah, I'll see you next one. See you later. Have a good one. Goodbye.